So we're back into Modern Warfare 3. If I left Modern Warfare 3, I'd feel like a deadbeat dad. Based off of the title of this video, it is really hard being a Call of Duty fan. One, you have Activision, who is constantly bending us over with monetization, bundles, screwing over the game developers in general, not giving devs enough resources, cutting certain things off, removing good game features, a lot of things that the developers like Treyarch, Sledgehammer, not Infinity Ward though. Infinity Ward wants that shit. They're evil, pure evil. And another thing that we all have to deal with is this god-forsaken community. Jesus Christ, if you have nuance, man. Since BO6 came out, I've kind of ignored player numbers because November was an anomaly in general. People don't realize that there was a lot of people that just come and check out Call of Duty, and that's what happened with BO6. So many people that do not play Call of Duty normally came back and checked out BO6. That's why November's high was so high. So when you had that 72% loss in November, it kind of made sense because those players weren't going to stick around regardless. And if anything, it showed how good the launch was. Now we're about a few months after, and the player count is not looking that great even compared to normal averages. Average player count is 46,000 players. Now there's a couple things for this. Now this is on Steam, but this isn't all PC players. I thought that a lot of people were also moving to Battle.net just because of performance issues. Apparently a lot of people have been saying that there's less crashes on Battle.net. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't play on PC. I wouldn't want to play any like hardcore game like this on PC. I'm not saying like hardcore, but I'm not a huge PC guy. So to me, this looks like very intimidating to play on PC versus the only thing that I really play on PC is like Team Fortress 2, Minecraft, maybe some Warframe on the lowest settings. I don't even play Destiny 2 anymore on PC. I'm afraid of my CPU just exploding. Now, also this doesn't reflect PlayStation numbers, but this does reflect trends. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that. If the PC numbers are going down and are also lower than usual, this does reflect console. Now, a console could be a lot higher. A console could be averaging like 70,000 compared to the 46,000 that's being averaged on PC right now, but it does reflect the same trends. Console obviously right now is going to be much lower than it was in December. I've been trying to think about why this is for a while, and a lot of people are just saying, oh, well, BO6 is a bad game. BO6 is not a bad game, and all of you motherfuckers were licking the balls of Treyarch when BO6 came out. The hate for BO6 started when Ranked came out, and then the cheating situation happened, and then the content creators started hating on BO6, and then you started hating on BO6 because you can't have a mind of your own. Now, don't get me wrong, you can hate on BO6, but don't forget, I remember that. You all fucking loved this game until Ranked came out, and then there was cheaters, and then everyone had a problem with it, and then everyone acted like this was the spawn of Satan's asshole. I don't think it's because BO6 is a bad game or so many people think it's a bad game. I think that this is one of the years where skill-based matchmaking is actually affecting the player count in a way that we haven't seen before. Now, I know this is a horse that has been beaten to death, but it's a little bit different this time because I truly think that BO6 has the highest skill gap out of any Call of Duty that we've seen in a while, in a very, very long time. And BO6 easily has the highest skill gap because of Omni movement and how juiced up the movement is. I've been a guy for a while that says that movement doesn't affect the games at all, which Cold War also had a similar experience with a very high skill gap because of how long the TTK was. We don't have the numbers for that though, because that was back in 2020. We can't track Steam numbers then. But because BO6 has such a high skill gap, it kind of creates this interesting formula with skill-based matchmaking, where with other games like Modern Warfare 3 or any of the games before, including 2019, don't you dare say 2019 takes skill, okay? That game is brain dead easy. But your experience with skill-based matchmaking in recent years is that you would usually have 3 bad games in a row, and then you would have 1 good game, and then once you get your really 1 good game, you know that you're going to be fucked for your next games. That's usually how it goes, and you know that. With BO6, I feel like it's kind of the opposite of that, and it's just all bad games. At least that's been my experience of it. You'll have like 4 to 5 bad games, and then you'll have 1 like semi-decent game, and you're like, oh, that was all right, but you know, I'm still having a bad time. And then you just go get fucked for another 5 hours, and then you have like a semi-decent game. And I feel like this is just because of the nature of the game. I feel like with other games like Modern Warfare 3, you know, if you were doing bad, if you were just relaxing, not focusing, it would react pretty fast. But because of how sweaty BO6 is just naturally because of the gameplay design decisions, you can't do that. And I feel like that has had the biggest impact on its player count. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. I don't think it's because the maps are bad. We've dealt with way worse maps before. 2019 had the worst fucking maps out of any launch Call of Duty, maybe comparable to like Ghost. I'm pretty sure I heard Ghost had pretty terrible launch maps. And this has led to a conversation that a lot of people have been having recently, and that's, is Omni movement good for Call of Duty? And in my opinion, yes, I love Omni movement. You know, coming back to Modern Warfare 3 and trying to play it, it felt like I was handicapped trying to get used to it. Omni movement is a plus for Call of Duty, but then again, I just feel like it makes things too sweaty and too overcomplicated. I think this will be like the first time ever that I will admit that this movement takes skill to use. We've had years of people saying like this fucking YYBB spam movement. Oh, it takes skill. 2019 takes skill. Slide can't. It's like, no, it doesn't. Okay, you're dog shit. Shut the fuck up. Omni movement though, with the way that you're allowed to move and the way that you're allowed to move around players, definitely does take skill. I don't not like Omni movement. I love the skill that comes with it, but I think it's a jump with the current skill-based matchmaking that just overall fucks the casual player base. It makes the skill gap 10 times higher, and then therefore it makes the skill-based matchmaking 10 times worse as a player. Kind of like Cold War. You know, a lot of people play 2019, but it was a very easy game to play, so they didn't feel the skill-based matchmaking that much. And then they went to Cold War where the skill gap is so fucking high because of the TTK. And then they all started complaining about, oh, skill-based matchmaking, this is so hard to play, I can't enjoy myself. It's just naturally because the skill gap was higher. So in Cold War, you raise the skill gap by making it longer to kill somebody. And in this game, and then in BO6, everyone's just on steroids, sliding around with skis on their feet, just whoop, 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 whoop. This was also kind of expected with BO6 though. Like when we saw the beta and shit, I think we all knew that they were going to juice up the movement to the max so that people were actually able to feel Omni movement. Because let's just say you take Cold War, for example, and then you give that game Omni move. You're not going to feel that movement that much because that movement really wasn't juiced to begin with. So for this, you had to feel it. They're going to make every single slide super fucking fast, super far, super far, dive backwards 20 feet, dive forward to the right 20 feet, slide a billion miles. Also, a lot of people were mad that I said that this game might be better than BO6. I'm afraid that you guys don't understand the concept of nuance, because I was genuinely being serious. Dude, if you look at both of the games, what does Modern Warfare 3 offer? Modern Warfare 3 offers a good multiplayer and the worst fucking campaign and zombies experience that you can have out of any Call of Duty. What does BO6 offer? A semi-worse multiplayer than Modern Warfare 3, but it also offers a good campaign and a good zombies experience. So just based off of that alone, it's not crazy to say that BO6 might be better than Modern Warfare 3 or vice versa. I know that might be a little bit hard for some people to understand. Also, I saw some people thinking that 2019 is better than Modern Warfare 3. Look, if you think that seriously, I just want to say nobody in the entire world, your family, your friends, any content creator, or just anyone in general will ever give a shit about your opinion on Call of Duty. That has to be the worst fucking take I have ever seen in my entire life. Hearing that is worse than saying like, oh, Vanguard is a top 5 Call of Duty. Like, that's worse. Now, you can enjoy the games differently, but design wise, Modern Warfare 3 is on a whole nother level than 2019. Are we serious? Yeah, I'm chirping a little bit more today. I'm just bored and I'm so tired of these fucking horrible opinions. I truly have this opinion. If you say that 2019 objectively, not experience wise, objectively say that design wise 2019 is one of the best Call of Duties to come out, I don't think it's opinion. I think you're wrong. There is no opinion. You are wrong. And it's truly because of how they all respond. It's like, okay, well, why is 2019 a good game? And then they'll point to like, oh, how good it looked, how good the animation was, how good it felt. Warzone was peak, the movement was peak. And then you mention a single design decision, any design decision that game had, and they look at you like you're a fucking dumbass and you're like, oh, well, the gun animations were cool. Okay, cool. Does that make it a good fucking game? Did the game flow well? Were the maps good? Were the time to kill good? Was the sound design even basic? What about Ghost? What about the mini maps? What about sound? What about balance? What about seasons? What about any of that shit? Every single 2019 Glazer has never said any good thing or defended the designs of the game, and that is how I know for a fact that you are just defending bullshit. Because if anyone looks at you with a straight face and defends the decisions that were made on that game, the actual design of the maps, the TTK, the sound, balancing decisions with perks, ninja, ghost, certain score streak, the encouragement of camping, doors, all this different shit, and the horrible balance between weapons, if they actually defend that, I just think you're stupid. Okay, I need to stop chirping, okay? Somebody's gonna get mad at me. Look, I'm a nice guy, all right? I'm not this mean normally. I've just seen way too much bullshit from people. Like, stop it. You guys are all dumb. Boy, I love nuance in the COD community, though. When you see someone who actually has, like, some interesting takes on Call of Duty, because there are so many different things that you can talk about, and this might seem kind of nerdy, or not nerdy, but kind of just, like, weird to think about, but there are so many aspects about Call of Duty. There are so many good conversations that you can have about design decisions, the different studios, how Activision influences some things, what things work for the games, what things don't, what things they have tried. So many good conversations, and I love that when it happens, but it rarely does because all of you guys are fucking morons. Of course, I'm being dramatic. Not all of you guys are morons. Most of you guys aren't, but the people that chirp the most are. I thought I wasn't recording. I was genuinely about to stop making YouTube videos just forever. Oh my god. Also, the new zombies map got its name revealed. I think it's called like Shattered Veil or something. It sounds like something out of World War II. I'll put the name up on screen. It looks so ugly. I'm sorry. Cool name though. Cool ass name. But it looks so AI generated. I don't know what it is. It looks so bad. Also, it's so funny seeing the dick riders that ride Modern Warfare 3 so hard never mention the bundles from this game. Like, look at how stupid this shit looks. What is this? I'm fine with you doing the craziest, dumbest, outlandish thing for a bundle or game design, whatever you want to do. Just don't make it purposefully ugly and stupid and weird. Why? You just make it weird. You can do whatever you want. Also, my weight loss journey, it is not looking good, gang. I just can't handle it, man. My mom makes some of the best food ever, and then she'll like leave it out. And a lot of the food gets like left out after it's done because everyone else in my family eats like a normal person and I don't. So I see all that leftovers. Oh, I am eating all of it, man. Oh my god. I wanted to go to the gym today, but I'm busy. Fuck. It's not like I'm new to fitness or anything. I used to weigh like 185 pounds, 6 foot. At that time, in my opinion, I looked great, but then I got a girlfriend point, I got really lazy. I started eating a lot of food. I didn't really go to the gym anymore. I kind of just sat home, played video games, and talked to her a lot. I ruined my sleep schedule too. And now I gotta lock the fuck in because, dude, I am so fat. I can't even walk up the stairs or something without being like... It's not something to be proud of either. I think fitness is really important and really good for your health overall. Did I just miss 3 shots in a row? It got confirmed that BO3 Zombies had such a massive offering because the campaign was completely screwed over. I think that's a really good thing to know because a lot of people expect something like BO3 Zombies. In reality, BO3 was always just an anomaly. Can I stop getting rust? Fuck! So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are having a great day. What do you guys want me to do? I can do a backflip, maybe. Maybe I can go back and play another older Call of Duty, but then I feel like I'm just dragging it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.